Jordan!
Iain!
Who was practicing their instrument one day when they lost track of time and accidentally put in an entire life's worth of 8 hours a day of practice and now can play any song you request at the drop of a hat?
Christopher Walken?
No. Two guys. Wait! Just before you finish that, Iain, it's future Iain here, and I'm having to interject because these guys don't know how to go off script.
Future Jordan here too, and it's true, Ian's reading from a script right now.
Yep, thanks Jordan, but because it wasn't written in their precious script, Pastors forgot to mention that we're doing our very first live show this Friday.
Yep, on October the 10th.
So if you'd like to come get spooked with us and see us fuck up in person in front of friends and heroes of ours, don't forget to grab your tickets from the very top link in the description of this episode.
I think that was a typo in your script, Iain.
Oh, whatever. I'm out of here. Enjoy the episode, and we'll see you in person on Friday.
Don't be late.
And continue. Hello, and welcome to episode 144 of Two Guys What's Up, the weekly comedy podcast where one of us practices all the time and one of us doesn't. My name is I Can't Play My Instrument, and this guy is well practiced. Well practiced, how are you?
Really well practiced.
So I've heard.
I hear you're not.
Yeah, I'm a terrible musician.
Not in the camp of Mr. Walken, I hear.
Well, does he practice all the time, does he?
All the time.
I've heard he doesn't even act anymore because he's just practicing acting.
Yeah, I mean, it's a shame because he's really good at it now.
Yeah, absolute professional. So, hey, Mr. Walker, I've got a job for you. Oh, well, I can't come to set today because I've got to practice.
It's not bad, actually.
Thank you very much. Actually, ironically, that took years of practice.
Did his spirit kind of enter you to get to that stage?
It did, yeah. I called him up and I said, can you teach me to speak like you? And he was like, no, I can't because I've got to practice all day today. So I was just like, oh my God, I can feel it coming through the phone.
Yeah.
The vibrations are just entering my soul. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, Gina, help me. I can't stop speaking like Christopher Walken.
Imagine if you did your vows like that.
I did. It was on the day of my wedding.
Yeah. It's a shame.
I'll call it for a little bit of a pep talk, and nerves are getting the better of me. Can you teach me? I thought I'd give myself something to look forward to in the future.
Yeah.
It's like, can you help me out here? And, that all happened. And then all of a sudden I'm at the altar going, I take you to be my lawfully wedded wife.
That's why Gina was sick.
Yeah. She said it was because of nerves, but it's actually just the spirit of Walken.
It makes sense now. God.
Grim.
Anyway,
my old sausage, how are you doing?
I'm not too bad, thank you.
Good.
I told you a little while ago that I created some, I don't even know what you really call them, but I used up some tomatoes, kind of sun-dried them and put them in the oil.
Yeah.
And I fucking love it.
Brilliant.
And what a brilliant way to use not quite the best tomatoes as well.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Air fry the out of them.
Here's the thing. I've had my air fryer for years now,
Yep.
and I didn't realise or failed to notice that on the actual dial is a dehydrate feature. I feel like someone just painted that on one night when I was sleeping because I never knew. Anyway, it turns out what you can do is your own quote-unquote sun-dried stuff using the dehydrate feature. So chopped up the tomatoes, put them facing upwards in the tray.
To the proverbial sun.
Exactly, yeah. And then set it on dehydrate. I mean, it was like maybe 4 hours or something.
4 hours?
Yeah, maybe 6 hours.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, but it's like 60 degrees. It's kind of nothing.
I thought you were going to say like 10 minutes, because air fryers, they're the business, aren't they?
Because you want them to dry out.
You put a sausage in, it takes 5 minutes.
Yeah, but you want them to dry out. You don't want them to cook.
Right, okay. Well, that's where I'm going wrong.
Because apparently if you just put them in the actual oil like that, they'll just go really soggy and horrible.
Ugh.
So they're brilliant. And then added in some garlic, added in some, I was going to say dried herbs, but I don't mean from a pot. I mean actually dried and dehydrated in the machine.
How long did they take?
Not very long at all.
Oh, okay. Well, I think tomatoes need to take a hint from them.
They do, don't they?
Juicy little
Unlike the non-juicy herby buggers.
I mean, usually when things are juicy, I like a little bit of juice.
You do. A bit too much, actually.
Yeah, probably. It does dominate my life. But, if herbs are only taking sort of 10 minutes to dehydrate, then, maybe I'm on the side of being less juicy.
And now, you might think that's a lot of effort for that. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. I buy 2 big punnets of cherry tomatoes, the little ones, every week for my wife because she snacks on the things. I know, you're not a fan, are you?
No.
Of the tomatoes on my wife. And this particular week, she just barely ate them. And I was like, well, I'm not going to eat all those.
Yeah.
And it feels like a massive waste to just bin them. So anyway, that's what I did, and it was great. I think I'll continue to do that. It's beautiful.
That's a good idea, pal.
So, I have to ask you, why is it you don't like tomatoes very much?
I don't know. I just don't like them. Their taste does not please my palate.
Interesting.
I think I have this kind of hyper aversion to sour.
Right.
You know, like green apples, like Granny Smith apples.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, to be fair.
But I can't eat them because they make my face all tense up and, you know, when you have like a bit of a sour flavour, it kind of makes your face contort. Like they do that to me. And I remember saying when I was a kid, like, how the hell can anyone eat these? They're sour as hell. And obviously I didn't use that kind of language as a kid. Obviously I said, what the fucking hell is going on with these goddamn bastard apples? Sour as fuck, mum. And they would say, what are you talking about? They're not sour, they're sweet. And yeah, I've always thought they were. And same goes for tomatoes. They're just a little bit too tart for me, I think.
Wow, okay. I think you've never had, at least in your adult life, good tomatoes.
I've eaten tomatoes. I've tried them. You know, I've heard that you can trick your palate into liking things if you try them more often. And I have tried. It's not as if I tried them when I was a child and went, no, I don't like those, and just have kept that philosophy right up until my adult life. I have tried them since, and still they do not tickle my taste buds.
Right, so maybe if I explain something, you might feel differently about it, potentially, based on my experience. I used to buy supermarket, salad tomatoes, not necessarily cherry ones, but the kind of normal size ones. Mm-hmm. And I'd have them for, my sandwiches or whatever, because I felt like that's the thing you did. But the problem is I used to buy the cheapest ones because I couldn't justify in my tiny brain, I'm not going to pay 2 or 3 times as much just to have some that are on a vine. They were tasteless. They were watery. As you say, maybe a little bit tart, a bit sour.
Yeah.
And that's because they've never seen the sun in their life. It wasn't until I went to France and met my wife's parents for the first time, and particularly her dad, who I then found out grew his own vegetables, including tomatoes, which, before anyone gets at me, yes, tomato is a fruit. Okay. Aside from that...
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was about to have a massive go at you then.
Thank God.
We're not about spreading misinformation on this podcast.
Absolutely not. So I tried one, and the difference is night and day. It's not even like a placebo effect. It is the tomato from the garden in France that has had, the French sun, different soil, just a different growing atmosphere. It was sweet. It was actually tasty and just nice to eat. And since then, I can't really fully enjoy the tomatoes that we get here. It's kind of spoiled it.
Unless they've been sun-dried in an air fryer for 95 days.
No, 94. Get it right. Of
course, yeah, God. You don't want to over sun-dry them, do you?
So, yeah, it might be that actually you just haven't tried the right kind of tomatoes yet.
Well, that's fair enough. And if I am ever in France, under the watchful eye of your father-in-law, I will try them. I will happily stick one in my gob.
And you will fucking say it's great no matter what.
Or I'll kill you. That sounds vaguely threatening, Jordan.
No, I don't want him to kill you, that's all. I'm just looking out for you.
You're very kind, thank you.
So, there you go. Tomato talk over.
Okay, well, you'll have to bring me one back next time you're in France.
I don't think it will actually last because I'll end up just noshing it.
Post it.
Okay. Oh, by the time it arrives, it'll be all rotten. And you'll be like, these are awful.
What was he talking about?
These are shit. Never listening to him.
Time to get to Tesco's and get myself some never seen the sun tomatoes. Take the taste away. Well.
Nice. Yeah. Beautiful.
Anyway, me old sausage. Tomato talk over. What have you got coming up for us today?
Well, Iain, you know I like my quizzes.
Oh, yeah?
So, I've got you another one.
Oh, God.
Slightly different vein. It's not paranormal. Just kind of a bit of fun. And this is which came first.
Okay, right.
And it's not chicken or the egg.
You know what? I saw this concept elsewhere, and I was going to send it to you as an idea, but I thought, no, probably not going to do that because I won't be able to win.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, So, me trying to get out of it got me nowhere.
Even if you know them, the folks listening at home might not.
Okay.
So it's a game for all.
That's what I'm trying to say. I won't know them.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The score will be 0 out of 10.
You might surprise yourself.
I doubt it.
Hopefully you'll do better than paranormal or poppycock.
I did prefer the paranormal, I will admit. At least I've got some kind of knowledge on that.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the first question as salad tomatoes or vine tomatoes.
They're all tomato-based. It's called the Bolognese quiz.
Yeah, Heinz or Daddy's sauce.
Heinz.
It's probably true.
Yeah. So we're calling it there. I win. Nice.
No, that's not it.
Damn.
And with that, what have you got for us?
Well, Jordan, today I have for you the story of Atlantis.
Oh, okay. This is quite a big one.
Yeah, but I have to say, where I'm going with this one might shock you a little bit. I was actually debating whether or not I should do it because it's not my usual style, but it's where my research took me. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you can say it all in one go without fucking up,
That'd be swell. I think that'd be nice for both of us, mate.
Yeah, I'm excited. Let's do it.
Right then, let's go. Right, Jordan, imagine this. 9,000 years.
So far, so good.
You do things like that and it throws me off, right? And then you're making a rod for your own back.
Sorry.
Right, so if I fuck up, it's your bed you've got to sleep in, okay? You've made it now.
All right. This is going to be perfect.
It's not. You've done it now. I was in the zone and you've knocked me off.
Okay.
I'm confused. Right, Jordan, imagine this. 9,000 years before Plato ever sat down to do a wee bit of writing, there was apparently a great island nation beyond the pillars of Heracles, which sat on the Strait of Gibraltar for us normies. It was a continent larger than Libya and Asia combined, bursting with riches, made up of concentric canals encircling glittering palaces and temples plated in gold and silver that gleamed at the heart of the city. And even Poseidon himself was said to have sired the first kings, making the bloodline semi-divine.
Beautiful.
This was Atlantis.
Well done for getting through that.
Oh, yeah, one paragraph down, only 38 more to go.
It's good. You did well.
Thanks, bud. Its people were powerful beyond belief. They had fleets that crossed oceans, armies that stretched their empire across the world, their fields were fertile, their mines were brimming with rare metals, and they boasted an alloy, or a calcum, that shimmered with an otherworldly brilliance. Atlantis, on paper, was the very definition of a utopia.
Okay, yeah, sounds good so far.
Sounds brilliant, but with greatness breeds arrogance. The Atlanteans grew greedy and hungry for conquest. They turned their gaze toward Athens, the noble, virtuous, disciplined city-state, and there they finally met their match. Athens crushed them, and the gods, disgusted by Atlantis' hubris, delivered the final blow in a single dreadful day and night. Earthquakes and floods tore the land apart, leaving Atlantis to sink beneath the waves, lost forever.
Oh, poor buggers. What happened to all the Atlanteans?
Drowned!
Oh dear, you didn't warn me this was going to be violent.
Should I have?
Probably not, no.
Okay, right. I think that's about it for the violence, so long as you're over that...
I'm turning off.
Oh, shit. Okay. At least there's going to be no one to call me out on all my mistakes and I can just breeze through it all.
Well, you say breeze through it all.
Yeah, well, there'll be no one putting on the pressure. Like, come on, do it right.
Okay.
Get it right first time. Atlantis was a dog. Oh, God. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, Jordan. I've done it again.
Actually, that sounds more fun. So, right, I'm listening.
Oh, God. Now he's on board.
Right, Iain. Perfect. Here we go.
Better buckle up, people. So at least that was the story that Plato gave us. Passed from Egyptian priest to Solon, from Solon to Plato's teacher Critias, from onto Plato, and finally... I'm sorry, right? The hard names to read.
They are, actually.
Critias, maybe? Who knows? Anyway, onto Plato, then finally onto us.
Is it going to be like Critias?
Possibly. You need to stop this.
Sorry. Okay.
You can see the breaks in the script, can't you?
Yeah.
There's clear paragraph markers.
What, the ones between all the words, the little gaps?
No, the big ones at the end.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's the bit where you can interject if you like. So I'll have done the bit. I'll have finished the paragraph, and then you can just jump in and criticise me if you want, belittle me.
Definitely.
Or give a valid point. Try that.
Probably not.
Okay. So where was I, Jordan? Because I can't remember.
Critias?
That guy, yeah. Onto Plato, onto us. And if you take it at face value, it sounds like a genuine account of a real place. A civilization wiped away by its own greed.
Well done.
Thank you. You don't need to do that after. Just send me a virtual emoji, like a pat on the head emoji or something like that, and I'll get the message. Anything else to add before I try and read this next one?
Not at all. No, keep going. You're in the flow.
But here's the twist. Plato wasn't a travel blogger. He was a philosopher. And Jordan, my question is today, what if Atlantis was never meant as history at all, but was a political allegory? And why has it become one of the most enduring mysteries people still cling to today?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, here's the thing. People might just have expected me to be like, Atlantis was a place, they did this is how they came about. Is it real? Who knows? But no.
Okay.
Not at all, right? I've literally just said in that last paragraph, Plato wasn't a fucking, what did I say? Travel blogger.
Would have been great if he was. Then we would have known for sure.
But I'm not a history podcaster either, so I guess I'm...
A nobody?
Yeah, very true. It's Pottle calling Ket black.
Right.
Or whatever the saying is.
Wait, what did you say?
Yes, I messed that up too, okay?
Okay, right.
I can't speak, I can't read, get over it.
I just clocked what went on then.
We're 144 episodes in now, mate. You should really know this by now.
Did you say the bottle calling Ket black?
I did, yeah.
Wow.
The funny thing is, right, I knew I was saying it. As soon as I said pottle, I was just like, I'm just going to have to go with it.
Yeah.
Because John's going to fucking have a go at me if I try and start the sentence again.
Lovely. Okay, right. Get off the tenterhooks, you're fine.
Thank you. All right, we okay? We're good?
Make as many mistakes as you desire.
Okay, right. Well, I will let you know. They're never desired. It's never on purpose. I'm not just like, I think I'll f this sentence up on purpose. Give myself more editing to do. That sounds great.
Yeah.
It is always by accident.
Okay.
But I will try my hardest to just calm down, get through the rest of the script.
You can do this. You've got it.
Cheers, pal. Thank you very much. So when you step back, Plato gives us just enough detail to drive people mad for over 2,000 years. A faraway place, full of technology and precious metals, ruled by demigods, swallowed by the ocean in one cataclysmic night, sounds like a lost civilization. But what if he actually wrote it as a morality play? The Atlanteans were spoiled, arrogant, corrupt. Athens, the city that Plato adored, stood as their opposite. Atlantis fell, Athens rose, case closed. A philosophical lesson dressed up as a story.
Okay.
So, first of all, before we crack into a little bit more on this tale, what were your views on Atlantis? Because you've obviously heard of it.
Yeah.
Did you ever think it was a real place? Did you think it's just a story? Or is it like aliens, it could have or it couldn't have been a thing? What are your views?
I'm not sure. There's debate, isn't there, that there is supposedly Atlantis under the sea. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, I don't know if it relates to any of the, stories that we know of it. It could just be an actual place that, seawater rose and therefore it was a place that was lost, but it had no meaning other than that.
Yeah, it could have been a place, but then the myths around it came after.
Yes.
Because Plato wasn't a travel blogger.
He wasn't. And if he did have his GoPro, we'd know for sure.
Has anyone checked his Instagram?
And he hasn't posted for a while.
How long?
Lazy, really.
Yeah, that is really. I mean, you start a blog, you get followers, and then you just disappear. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What a bastard.
He got his bit of money and then he couldn't be bothered anymore.
Oh, so he made his riches and he just fucking pissed off. Where does he live now? Greece or something?
Just a little bit like #Brady.
Don't know what that is. So...
Don't know what that is. He's a travel blogger.
Oh, okay.
He's the guy. Do you remember when I said that I found out about, with Guinness, and what was the term?
Breaking the G or something like that?
Yeah, breaking the G. That's where I first heard that.
Oh, right.
But apparently that's been a long time thing.
Oh, maybe he just hasn't quite got the G thing yet, so he's still in that bar where he made that first post about it, just, pint after pint trying to get it.
I mean, that would make sense. That does sound like him.
In 10 years, we'll just see this bearded, long-haired guy with one Guinness in his hand, just like, I've fucking done it. I've finally fucking cracked the goddamn G. I'm making my return, people.
And he hates Guinness.
Does he?
He's learned to love it, though.
He's allergic. He's dead. Took one swig. Hey, guys, I got... Oh, poor guy.
Oh, God.
And ironically, my next sentence is, and then, wouldn't you know it, Plato never mentioned Atlantis again.
Wow.
Because he disappeared, obviously.
Of course.
Later, Greek writers barely touched it, and for centuries, it was just another of his dusty parables. But in the Renaissance, when Europeans rediscovered Plato's work, they didn't see the allegory. They saw a mystery. Suddenly, explorers wondered if the newly found Americas were Atlantis. Francis Bacon wrote New Atlantis, imagining a utopian society built on science. Jesuits speculated that Native Americans might actually be Atlantean descendants. Atlantis now stopped being a parable and became a blank canvas for anyone with an agenda and a pen.
Right, okay.
By the 19th century, Atlantis had gone full lost civilization fever dream. Ignace Donnelly's 1882 book Atlantis, The Antediluvian World, argued that Atlantis was the source of all ancient civilization. Egyptians, Mesopotamians, Mesoamericans, all just Atlantean spin-offs. Pyramids popping up on both sides of the globe, Atlantis. Flood myths, Atlantis. Mathematics, you get the picture.
Atlantis.
Correct!
Hey!
If you couldn't explain it, Donnelly's answer was always Atlantis.
Atlantis. Oh, sorry, it wasn't a question. Sorry.
That's going to be all of my answers to your quiz later. What came first? The battery or the light bulb? Atlantis. Technically, I won't be wrong.
Well, I mean, you will get 0 out of 10.
That's fine. That's how I'm used to living my life.
Fair enough.
But then, Jordan, Theosophy got involved. Helena Blavatsky declared that Atlanteans were the fourth root race, a technologically advanced people with psychic powers and crystal technology. According to this law, they built airships, harnessed massive crystal energy beams, and, as their civilization declined, they started dabbling in grotesque experiments. Allegedly, they interbred with animals, creating hybrid monsters and half-human slaves.
Wow.
And later writers even claimed that they used these dinosaurs as beasts of burden and of pleasure.
Okay.
Yeah, you get the picture.
Wow.
The sexy, sexy picture.
Yeah, I mean, Plato has changed in my books now.
Has he? Well, he didn't write that bit, don't worry.
That's an episode I never saw.
What, of the Plato cast?
On his travel blog.
One of his shorts. Well, man, check this out. Someone's shagging a brontosaurus.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay, so this is implying that people had sex with other creatures and things were born of that?
I don't think so.
Oh.
They used their technology to create hybrid creatures that cross between humans and animals.
Oh, right. Not organically.
No, God, no.
Thank God.
Yeah, because that would be weird.
Just orgasmically. I'm safe.
But then, inevitably, the Nazis got involved.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and twisted Atlantis to their radical ideology. For them, the Atlanteans were the original Aryans. Occult-minded SS researchers went hunting for their traces in Tibet, the Arctic, and just about anywhere they thought a mystical super race might have left a calling card.
Well, they are a bunch of buggers.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I think that's putting it a little bit too lightly. I mean, double buggers.
I mean, I'd go the triple.
You go triple. Okay, well, I'll push the bow out a little bit more. I'll say quadruple buggers.
All right, I don't know what 5 is, so yeah, you're right.
I think when we get to quintuple, that's when it goes into bastard level.
Right, okay.
Which I think is also fair enough. Maybe a little bit too light.
Yeah, double bastard.
Yeah, I was going to say. I was going to go straight for triple bastard.
Oh, what about a quadruple bastard?
Oh, that's when you start getting to absolute fucking whacker territory, mate. And some might say that's a little bit too light still.
Oh, I would say double fucking wanker.
Double fucking whacker. Which, ironically, sounds like a good night in.
It does.
Ooh, okay, so then, moving swiftly forward, just so we're aware, whacking is good, Nazis are bastards. That's the main takeaway. So then came Edgar Casey, or as his friends knew him, the sleeping prophet of the early 20th century.
Lazy git.
He would fall asleep and do some prophecies. But as I have said, all of these 8 episodes intertwine, so maybe you remember that name, because that might be coming up a little later.
I probably won't, but okay.
Thanks for paying attention.
Very welcome.
So while in trance, he claimed Atlantis was real. It was destroyed in stages around 10,000 BC, and that survivors seeded Egypt and Central America with their knowledge. He insisted the Atlanteans had crystal death rays, flying boats, and power systems beyond our wildest dreams. Casey even claimed remnants of their technology were buried under the Sphinx, just waiting to be uncovered. And by this point, Atlantis wasn't a fable anymore. It was a one-size-fits-all origin story for every unexplained marvel in human history.
Yeah, this is way more than I anticipated of Atlantis.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I don't think it's due to you.
Well, people might look at this and be like, Iain, you believe in the paranormal, right? And you're talking about all these people like it's real. Obviously, it could or couldn't be, but you're talking like this is real, and now you're saying Atlantis is a load of bollocks, pal. So pick a side.
Yeah.
Firmly plant yourself in that camp, or we'll come after you with pitchforks. And to that I say, I just have to look at the facts. I'm sorry if I'm contradicting myself, but that's the way I'm feeling today. Tomorrow I might wake up and be like, Atlantis is real. Let's all go shag a dinosaur.
Yeah, but we're not recording then.
Oh, what? Are we not recording now? Because I just said something about shagging dinosaurs that I really don't want to get put out there.
Oh, no, we're definitely not. We paused it, didn't we?
Oh, we did. My screen's red. Is that normal?
Yeah, that is normal. That's okay.
Yeah, okay.
Is there anything else that you want to just get off your chest while we're not recording?
Well, on the subject of shagging, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, just about...
Didn't you say before, like, anything that moves? And also doesn't move?
Yeah, I mean, beds... They're a good candidate because you can get on your knees for them, you know?
Cold, hard slab of meat, wasn't it, or something?
Oh, yeah, if you just core out the middle of a ham joint. Why are you laughing?
I'm not, I'm just kind of picturing it.
Don't picture it. It's horrible. I'm picturing it and I'm making myself sick.
It's like when, this is awful. It's like when you see those images of when people carve into some meat and there's like a tumour cell or something.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I imagine it would look like at the end.
Yeah, it does.
Especially when you start carving it for your Sunday roast.
I mean, I don't know if it looks like that or not, but that's the way I explain it to my wife. She's like, oh, another tumour. I'm like, yeah, I just keep picking up the bad bits. Sorry.
You've oversalted this meat, Iain. That's horrendous.
Oh, grim.
Shall we get back to recording?
Yeah, do you want me to press the record button now?
No, it's all right. I've done it remotely at my end.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so recording now. Oh, the screen don't look any different, though. It's still...
Oh, it's fine. It says on my end that it's recording, so we're all good.
Smashing. Right then. So where was I? Sex with dinosaurs is bad, remember. Don't forget to not shag dinosaurs.
Especially
wink, wink.
Bits of cold meat.
Oh, yeah, who would do that?
Dirty.
I'm a little bit... Can we take a 5-minute break?
No, we better move on.
There's a ham downstairs calling my name.
You're hearing things again.
There's a joint of beef in my fridge just going, Iain. For no reason, obviously, because that wasn't in the recording, was it?
No,
I'm
not at all.
just hungry.
You are.
Hungry in my pants. Disgusting.
So, Atlantis.
Yeah, let's play along, shall we?
Play along.
Don't worry, there's more to that. Let's have a look at what life in Atlantis was supposed to be like. Plato's version is simple. Fertile farmlands.
Oh, I bet.
Fertile farmlands, glittering temples, a society that overreached and paid the price, but later retellings spiraled out of control. Theosophy turned them into physical technocrats, crystal-wielding demigods experimenting with forbidden hybrids. 20th century New Age writers upgraded them again into full sci-fi civilization with free energy, anti-gravity, and technology more advanced than ours today. And their downfall wasn't farming mistakes or bad war choices, but blowing themselves to pieces with crystal weapons of mass destruction. Atlantis was now not just a utopia, it was the ultimate cautionary tale of technological arrogance, a civilization nuked by its own brilliance.
Right.
And if it was real, where was it?
Under the ocean?
Well, it is now. Well, apparently. But some say it was in Santorini, or Thera, the volcanic island that erupted around 1600 BC, crippling the Minoan civilization. That's the respectable, plausible theory. But others point to the Azores in the mid-Atlantic, conveniently sitting between the pillars of Heracles, and in the 20th century, Antarctica became the favourite. The Caribbean has its own claim too, especially the Bahamas, where the famous Bimini Road, a natural rock formation, is said to be Atlantean ruins. And then there's the Sahara. The Richat structure is a massive set of concentric rings visible from space, eerily like Plato's description.
Oh, okay.
But that's not in the fucking Atlantic Ocean, is it?
It's not, Iain.
But if none of those fit, don't worry. It's been placed in Spain, Bolivia, Indonesia, among many others.
What if it was a travelling city?
I don't need another theory thrown in right now, pal.
It could have been all of those places.
It could have been. The globe is Atlantis.
There we go.
It exists. Nice. Jordan does it again.
But is it outside of the flat Earth?
You're boggling my mind over here.
Is it beyond the ice wall is what I'm asking.
I can't breathe.
Do you need your inhaler?
I need to just finish my script.
Sorry, okay.
Get onto the quiz. Anything else? Maybe aliens built it. Oh, God.
I mean, that would be a thing that you'd believe.
True. I'm back on board. Atlantis survives because it offers two stories at once. On one hand, it's a warning, Plato's original point. Power corrupts, arrogance destroys, and no civilization is immune. But on the other hand, it's also intrigue, a whisper that once upon a time, humanity had a golden age, with wisdom and technology that we've lost, that maybe we could find again. Maybe Atlantis is still out there, waiting under the ocean, or under the ice, ready to hand us back what we squandered. It's the mix of fear and hope that really makes Atlantis irresistible. Or maybe it's just a real place, I don't know. Jordan, what do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think what you've said has swayed me in any other way.
Yep.
I still feel like it could have been a place that, you know, over time, it's a bit like Chinese whispers, isn't it? Things change and tales morph. By the 10th person, it's not the same.
Yeah, and over thousands of years, you know, those whispers are going to be pretty different to what they started out as. And my research, based on what I've read, does kind of tell me that it was just a story.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Especially, you know, with the kind of things that Plato has said. It's easy to latch on to that as being almost like, not a rule, but a way of life or a way to follow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a moral.
Exactly.
Can you imagine if people in thousands of years found Harry Potter? There's nothing in there that says, this is just a story, by the way. People could take it in a very different civilization as truth.
Very true, actually.
Anyway, Atlantis, real or fake? What are you saying?
I don't know. I'm leaning more towards fake in the way that we've just heard.
Yep.
But maybe real in that maybe it was a place at some point.
You know what? At some point, I might do the flip side. See if I can convince myself otherwise.
Okay.
Good idea. Thanks, Iain. Cool. Right, yeah. So stay tuned for that. Maybe episode 250 or something, because I've got a fair amount planned.
That's true. You've got like 8 things going on for whatever you're stitching together now.
Well, yeah, I have another 6 planned after this, and then I have another 6 episodes after that done, which was supposed to be what I was going to do in the first place before I came up with this idea. And then after that, I've got another about 50 scripted, so...
So you got plenty of time then to perfect your scripts.
Yeah, not to perfect reading, though. All my time is taken up by script writing.
Right, okay. Should take a leaf out of Christopher Walken's book and rehearse and practice.
Yeah, just never do anything again. Podcast is dead. This is the last episode. I'm going to practice reading.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
No, thank you very much, Iain.
Not a problem. Anytime, you old sausage.
Cool. Right, shall I quiz you?
I am ready for a quiz, Jordan. Hit me.
Everybody at home, please go grab a pen and paper, or even, your phone, and do keep score to let us know how you do. Because I think this is deceptively tough. And I'm sort of eager to see how you, Iain, fare against the audience at home.
Okay.
Right, Iain.
Right, Jordan.
What came first?
I don't know. Me.
Yeah, you normally do. It has become a bit of a problem.
Yeah. I'm working on it, okay?
Okay. The ham hocks in the fridge.
Yeah, that's how, get the first one out of the way, then I'll last a bit longer later.
Yeah.
God.
Ready for that succulent ostrich meat in the freezer.
Yeah. Get a bit of venison.
Yeah, there you go. Last you ages. Oh, I should say, by the way, guess what I have, Iain?
Trusty whiteboard.
You called it.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Nice.
So keeping score. At number 1, we have, what came first, Dijon mustard or ketchup?
Ooh, I'm going to say mustard.
You going for the old Dijon?
I am indeed.
At number 2, what came first, a chocolate chip cookie or an Oreo? Oh, the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah, I'm going to say Oreo,
In fact, I should ask you this. What makes you go for these?
Isn't the Oreo, isn't their tagline something like the original cookie or something like that?
I don't know, actually. I'm not sure that it is, but...
Probably not. Maybe I'm making it up, but that's what my mind's telling me. And I can imagine that being like some kind of delicacy in Germany or something like that, like from way back when.
Oh, right. I thought you meant now.
No. And maybe cookies came around post-war, when cookbooks, you had the sort of 1950s, doing cookbooks. It's like Martha Stewart, maybe?
Yeah.
That's the name.
Possibly.
All wrong, probably.
Or Mary Berry.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, there's that woman, can't remember her name, but she was born before sliced bread, and there's that meme that goes around, it's like, sliced bread is the best thing since her. So I'm just trying to think that, these things that we all think are centuries old might be later than we think. So that's what I'm saying. Oreos are earlier than cookies.
Okay, fair dues. Number 3, what came first, email or mobile phone calls?
Oh, that's a difficult one, because mobile phones have been around since the 70s. But the first email, or I think they sent the first words across continent via the internet in the 60s. You're looking at the answer, aren't you? Thinking wrong. You know what? I'm going to say email.
Oh, you're going for an email?
I am.
Okay, I like your thought process.
Makes me sound intelligent, doesn't it?
Number 4, what came first, the Eiffel Tower or the Statue of Liberty?
So, ironically, both from France. Yep, that's it. The knowledge is pouring out of me now. So, the Statue of Liberty was a gift from the French, wasn't it?
I think it might have been, actually. Certainly not in France now.
It's not there now, no. Was it something to do with the war? Thanks for helping us have a giant statue.
I thought, right, I get what you mean there. There was a little comma in that. I thought you were just saying thanks for helping us have a giant statue.
No. Although when I edit it, I'll put a giant gap.
Oh, yeah, great, yeah.
4-hour gap. I am going to say the Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel.
Yeah, because there were people trying to perfect parachutes.
Right.
And one guy had built a parachute and said, I'll prove it, I'll jump off the Eiffel Tower. And he died.
Sucker.
So that means the Eiffel Tower was there before the invention of parachutes, which I can imagine they had in the Second World War because they had planes then. So maybe people were paratrooping kind of thing. So I'm going to say Eiffel Tower.
Okay, I like it. Number 5. What came first, Ian? Was it Velcro or a zipper?
Velcro.
We're going for the old Velcro.
Yeah, because it's an easier design, isn't it?
I suppose, yeah. Number 6. What came first? Oxford University or the Aztec Empire?
The Oxford University, I know that one. We've actually mentioned this before on the podcast that was around before the old Aztecs came about.
Have we actually said that?
We have indeed.
Oh, okay.
I think it was only in passing. We were talking about stuff being old.
Oh, and like mobile phones and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 7. What came first, Ian? The bikini or women's right to vote in the UK?
I'm gonna sadly say the bikini.
For a bikini.
A bikini, as Jordan likes to call them, because sadly men value bodies over rights.
Bastards.
Yeah.
Well, only some of us, not all of us, obviously.
That is true. Yeah, back in the olden days. I mean, still now sometimes. It's sickening, really.
It is, isn't it? And some of them really like ham hocks.
I do not want to be lumped in with the misogynistic type.
Yeah,
okay,
definitely not.
I will have sex with a male ham hock or a female ham hock.
Yes, you're not picky.
I like to call it a ham fuck.
I suppose it would be at the end, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Number 8. What came first? The Titanic sinking or the invention of the crossword puzzle?
Oh, God.
I guarantee you don't get these kind of questions on any other podcast.
Yeah, very true. Right, so Titanic sunk in 1914 or 15, or 1912. Anyway, between 1910 and 1915, one of those.
I'm assuming you mean the year rather than a timestamp.
Oh, no, like 7:15.
Yeah.
But my question is, was the crossword invented specifically to be newspaper fillers? Because that's where you find them, mostly.
Well, my question is, what came first, Ian?
Yeah, sorry, I'd forgotten about that. I was just going off on my own little tangent. I'm going to say crossword puzzles came first.
Going for the old crossies.
Yes.
Okay. Number 9. What came first? Air conditioning or traffic lights? These are hard-hitting questions.
I'm going to say air conditioning.
Okay.
Because that's a modern problem.
A modern problem?
That's an older problem. It's like, oh, God, it's too hot. We need to do something about this. But then cars came along later.
Right. With aircon.
Yeah, probably, the very first Fords had AC built in. Just below the MP3 player.
Yes.
And the CarPlay port.
And at number 10. What came first? The first human heart transplant or the first ATM?
I'm going to say human heart transplant because we had a lot of people doing some fucked up medical stuff which advanced our scientific knowledge of anatomy quite far ahead of its time. So,
okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say human heart transplant.
Okay, cool. So you have locked in your answers, Ian, and I hope everybody listening at home has as well. So time for the scores, shall we see?
I can't wait.
I am going to go through these one at a time and then I'll let you know at the end how many you indeed got right out of 10.
Okay.
So the first question, Dijon mustard versus ketchup. You said the old Dijon.
Yep.
And you were correct, Ian.
Yes.
Dijon mustard was 1756.
Wow.
While ketchup was 1812.
That ketchup.
So you were correct.
Nice.
Number 2, the chocolate chip cookie versus Oreo. Mm-hmm. Now, I think this will be a controversial take for most people. You went for Oreo.
I did indeed.
Which was 1912.
Okay.
The chocolate chip cookie, however, was 1938. You were right.
Oh, yeah. Off to a fucking banging start here.
You are. Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
I was not expecting this.
Me neither.
I think most people, and this was myself included, I thought that the chocolate chip cookie would have come first because it feels like surely adding a bit of chocolate in there must be simpler to come up with as a solution rather than an Oreo cookie with the kind of cream and all that sort of stuff.
It feels like an age-old thing, doesn't it? Cookies have been around forever.
Yeah, so there you go. How weird is it, though, to think that chocolate chip cookies haven't even been around 100 years as we know them.
How strange.
That is weird, isn't it? But Oreos have.
My question is, will they be around 100 years more?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Or will the Oreo reclaim its title as the king and the original cookie biscuit?
I mean, I do like an Oreo.
I fucking love a good Oreo. I don't eat them enough. 100 a day, not enough.
Yeah. It's not, is it? Yeah, I agree. Number 3 was email versus the mobile phone call.
Yeah, I'm feeling quite confident on this one, you know.
So you said email.
I did.
This was 1971.
Ah, shit.
You were like, 50s?
Yeah, was it the 50s?
So 1971 versus the mobile phone call,
Yeah.
which was 1973.
Oh,
You were right.
yes!
Well done.
Wrong year, still correct.
So far, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I think my logic was right, but the years were wrong.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you got there in the end. That's all that matters.
I think this is what goes wrong with a lot of people making predictions, you know. Like, someone says, the world's going to end. Like, you're probably right? But it's when they go, in 2034, that's where you're wrong.
Yes.
You put a date attached to your prediction there. You could have stopped and been bang on, but now you f***ed it.
Or again, maybe it was a time that they were going for.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Nearly a 25 to...
Yeah, maybe when people said the world's going to end in 2012, they didn't mean in 2012, they meant at 2012.
Yeah.
Don't know when.
Number 4 was the Eiffel Tower versus the Statue of Liberty.
Righto.
You went for old Eiffel,
I did. Old good old Ifey.
which was 1889,
Nice.
whereas the Statue of Liberty was 1886. Oh, I'm sorry. It was very close. It was indeed the Statue of Liberty that came first.
So that's 3 years off.
You were, I'm afraid. Those 3 years really mattered.
Yeah, they do. I was 3 years off for the question, but with my logic, I was about 100 years off.
Yeah, you were actually, yeah. In your thought process. Either way, you were still wrong, so there you go.
Why did the French gift it to the Americans then?
I'm not sure, actually. I think it was for some sort of war thing. I didn't write that down.
Right. So, you know, I don't want to pick and choose here, but I was right about that bit at least. Just got the year wrong.
You might not have been.
No, I'm going to say I'm right.
Okay. If you know, let us know at home.
Please.
Number 5, Velcro versus the zipper. Velcro was what you said.
Yes.
And this was invented in 1941.
Okay.
Whereas the zipper was invented in 1893.
Oh, wow.
So the zipper came first. I can only imagine that's because maybe it's kind of mechanical, isn't it?
Yeah.
As opposed to, I don't know, maybe actually creating those little hooks and fibres might have been more difficult back then.
Possibly, yeah. I kind of thought that was just the easier of the two options, you know, less faffing. But
You were wrong.
yeah, and luckily I didn't give any logic behind that answer, so there's nothing to try and defend myself from.
That's all right. You've done all right, though, so far.
Thank you.
Number 6 was the Oxford University versus the Aztec Empire.
Yep.
And I'm just going to brush through this. You said Oxford University. You were correct. That was 1096 versus the Aztec Empire, which was 1428. So, yes, you're right, Ian. Moving on.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Number 7, the bikini versus women's right to vote in the UK.
Yes.
Potentially, this is a little bit of it's a tricky one to tread, isn't it? So the bikini is what you said. That was invented in 1946.
Okay.
Whereas women's right to vote was thankfully 1918. So you were wrong, but I mean, that's a nice thing.
That is true, yeah. So, you know, I might take out that bit about when I said about, you know, people being dickheads.
No, it's all right. I'll keep it in.
No, you know, it'll come to me for the final edit.
Oh, no, it won't. Number 8 was the Titanic sinking versus the invention of the crossword puzzle.
Okay, this one, the last two, last three, sorry, minus the Aztec one, I was for sure thought I had got it right, like the Eiffel Tower and the bikini one. So this is one that I have no clue on.
Okay, yeah, this is a bit of a tricky one. These last few, I think, are particularly hard.
Just like me.
Especially when you open that fridge.
Oh yeah, there's a slab of beef looking at me right now.
You said the crossword puzzle.
I did.
Which was invented in 1913.
Ah, shit. So, right, hang on a minute, right? The Titanic sinking was in 1912, so I was wrong, okay?
Yeah, so the answer was, in fact, the Titanic.
Bastard.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were so close, because you were like, 1914. No, 1912.
Yeah.
Not that it helped, because you didn't have a clue about the crossword, so...
Correct. I was saying that like it'd do me any favours.
Yeah. Number 9 was air conditioning versus traffic lights.
Okay.
You went for the old aircon.
I did indeed.
This was invented in 1902.
Okay, so that's got to be way before.
Whereas traffic lights were invented in 1914. You were correct.
Bing, bing, bing.
Aircon comes first.
Always.
But Iain, more first.
Yeah.
And the last one.
It's a race usually.
The first human heart transplant versus the first ATM.
Okay.
And I took it upon myself with all my strength to not say ATM machine.
Oh, good. Yeah, I didn't even notice.
Because that kills me inside when that happens. So you said the heart transplant.
I did.
Which was in 1967.
Oh, wow.
Whereas the first ATM was also 1967.
You bastard. That was a trick question.
It was slightly. But the ATM came first by a few months.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, that was a bit of a tricky one there. But I'm afraid that was a little bit wrong.
Fair enough.
So, Iain, I will tot up your old scores on the trusty whiteboard.
Trusty whiteboard.
Any idea what you got?
2.5.
Well, you didn't get any half points, so that's wrong immediately.
Minus a point.
It's another question wrong.
Yeah.
You got out of 10, 5.
Okay, middle of the road.
It's not that bad. I mean, it's about as good as guessing, which I suppose is really what this is all about.
Yeah, I tried to use logic.
So you didn't do less than average.
I tried to use some logic in there. Fucked up at every point.
No, hey, honestly, I was surprised that you got the Oreo in particular.
Yeah, that was like 8 questions ago, mate. We're over that.
Well done.
Thank you.
So yes, if anyone else did play along at home, please let us know your scores, and if you did indeed beat 5.
Probably not difficult. Well done. You all win. Okay.
I don't think I would have done much better, to be honest.
Okay, well, I might do one of these for you one day.
Oh, I'd love that.
Please, if anybody has any suggestions, send them in. Give me the ultra tricky ones so that we can really throw Jordan under the bus.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll definitely not create another email to send some suggestions. Because that would be bad sportsmanship.
I'm just going to reply to every email we get saying, Jordan, stop it. And then the one that I get back saying, sorry, I'll know it's him.
Even when it's support@patreon.com.
Yeah. Your podcast has been deleted for being stupid. Jordan, come on now. Nice.
Reply with, I want to keep it if you desire to keep it. Jordan, shut up. Gone.
Guy who's sending it just happened to be called Jordan. Like, what?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Oh, poor bugger.
Right. So, Jordan, with all that fun out of the way, does that about bring us around to the end of today's episode?
I think it does.
Nice one. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Two Guys What's Up. Don't forget to follow the show wherever you listen to us so you don't miss another episode, and maybe even tell a friend. Take your friend to the library and point out an encyclopedia so that they can read up knowledge, so that if they're ever asked questions about what came first, the logic that they use to get to the answer can be accurate, unlike mine, which was all wrong. And if you want to point out an example of how not to try and be smart, show them this podcast, and then maybe they'll listen to.
Oh, hopefully. We'll find out.
No, we won't.
No, we wouldn't, would we?
We're getting deleted. Jordan from Patreon says we're shit.
And if you'd like to get in touch with us, our Linktree link is in the bio of this episode, which you can click on and be jetted off to every link you will ever need for all your Two Guys What's Up essentials. Want to get your own Two Guys What's Up t-shirt? Click the link.
Want to learn what year the Titanic sank? Click the link.
Want to found your own Aztec empire? Click the link.
And if you click that link, it will blast you off to Patreon, the home of all your Two Guys What's Up extra essentials, including shout-outs, t-shirts, aliens or wankers mugs, and if you really can't get enough of our fantastic tales and incorrect voices, well, now you can get more of each, because there are currently 27 bonus episodes which come out on the last Friday of every single month, just sitting up there waiting for your ears to go and have a little gobble up of that extra audio goodness. And all that is available right now, starting with the bonus episodes for just £3 a month. Bargain.
So if you want to help support the show and get some cool stuff while you do so, head over to patreon.com/Two Guys What's Up to check out all the goodies over there. The link will be down below for your
Jordan's stuck.
clicking pleasure, sorry.
It's okay, mate. But if you can't do that, but you still like to help us out, then a 5-star rating and review in your podcast app of choice would be the best and freest way to help us out, and we would be eternally grateful.
We would.
But on that note, thanks for listening. You all have an amazing week, and we will see you next Monday. Bye.
I didn't know what to say, so I just didn't say anything.
How about raw ham? Atlantis. if people in thousands of years found Harry Potter in a very different civilization as truth?
Very true, actually. And then trying to go Alohomora.
I couldn't tell you because I've never, well, I have seen it, but I've never paid attention.
Or Diagon Alley.
Yeah, I mean, I was just going to say that. There's another, what was the other one? Banana McDoodle? What was it? And Rip Stindle McBanana.
I don't think that was correct.
Damn, I thought I'd shoot in the dark, see if I got it.
I mean, imagine if you did and you just disappeared.
I am Harry Potter.
Oh, brilliant.